Поехали, ребята. Поехали!
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well,
my friend.
I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament.
He scores! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. He's picked his way through. Vinicius Junior! And for a moment,
shot.
time stood still. Gattuso. That's Park Ji-sung. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Engages and forces him off the ball. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Portugal really could have done without this.
Kurwa.
So this the chance to fire his team in front.
In front. In front. Ah. Yes.
He has missed it. I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
Roberto Carlos. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well spotted.
Looking to play him in. That's been slipped through. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. Well, played right into his path. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Pele. Shot could be on. And Messi! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Still goalless at the moment. There they go, hunting in packs. Out to the right. Now it's Messi. Couldn't squeeze it through. Serginho powering forward here. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And this is Pele! Pele! Pele looking sharp there. Well, nicely intercepted. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, what a climb! And this is Pele. Rummenigge, always looking for that half a chance. He's in space and looking for options. Park Ji-sung gets a foot in here. Can he get it through? And this is Park Ji-sung. And Park Ji-sung! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Oh, and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And again, it's a loose ball. Oh, denied brilliantly!
Pele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. And here's Vinicius Junior. And now a sudden chance to counter. Quick look, then plays it in. There's a sharp little ball here. And he's managed to get free. Knocks it into space. And that is expertly dealt with. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Cannavaro. And he skips past his man. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous.
Yes! Goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Pele really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Portugal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Messi finds himself offside.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Quality ball. And he was quick to react. Nicely spread. And it's Messi. Ball's gone out of play. Roberto Carlos.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, important interception. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So your views on the first half?
Portugal merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Portugal have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And the action is back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Chance! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Gavi. That's an imaginative pass.
Já estou, pai.
Roberto Carlos gathers from the goal kick. Swung over.
No,
Neymar.
no.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's clever. He's being urged to shoot.
Goes for a shot!
Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. And they win it back again. And here's Vinicius Junior. And this is Pele. Cruyff.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got tall, in for the pieces. He's got a goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the...
Pele! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And Messi! Goal! Portugal! Into the lead once more. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Portugal get themselves into the lead. Baresi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. João Neves is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Messi has it out wide and in big header! Goal! 2 to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Portugal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Киллер, блядь. Там нихуя.
Park Ji-sung. And he's decided to go for it. He's got away with one there. Portugal have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. And he can clear it away. It's not an especially good pass, that. Serginho. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Gattuso. Baresi gets across to intercept that. It's a really well-measured ball. And that pass isn't the best. He's looking wide. He's got away. Shot at goal! It's fallen kindly here. And it's in. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Portugal choosing to make the first change. Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Go!
And it's Rijkaard. Drive. Rijkaard! Oh, taken with style. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Gavi. Now it's Eto'o. Good chance here! And that would have won it.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game's already won.
They're up to 5 corners now. Guti! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Corner count is rising. That's 6. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And it's Guti.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Gets his head on it! Cleared without complication. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Gavi. Portugal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Tries to pass it through. He is through here. Baresi. Oh no, what has happened here? Well, they could break here. Now it's Gavi. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Portugal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Portugal blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Rijkaard, great vision. And there goes the final whistle. Portugal looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them.
Привет. Раз, два, три, четыре, пять, шесть, семь, восемь, девять. Братан, блядь. Поехали, братан.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Now it's Neymar. Aims beyond the defence. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Raul. And it's Cannavaro. Pass is just off target. And that has left him in a heap. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. So oh, what's he done? Costa Curta. Now it's Neymar. And this is Batistuta. Costa Curta. Belletti. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And the ball is out of play.
To the right, please.
Cannavaro. And it's Deco. Raul in the hunt and looking threatening. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Deco going face-to-face with his great rival. Now Costa Curta. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Not the most accurate pass. Chips it through. Almost ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Братан, ты чё?
Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Pinches it off him. Vieira gets a foot in here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Vieira has been caught there, it's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. And that has been cleared. Great vision. Well, that is one way to stop him. Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And the wall's done its job. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 21.
Gavi
E vai entrar para o seu
ended up in no man's land.
Número 8.
He's gone for goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. Okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Gavi, distributed tidily. And this is Batistuta. Rafinha. Deco. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Vieira. Costa Curta.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Neymar. Portugal are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. That has not gone well. Gavi. And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Caros espectadores, a vossa atenção. Temos aqui uma criança perdida. Pedimos aos pais da criança, que veste uma t-shirt amarela e sapatilhas pretas, o favor de se dirigirem às informações.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Oh, nice touch. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Back into the middle. Neymar. And he was alert to it. Raul. And it's Deco. Guardiola. Rafinha. Now it's Van Basten. Pass somewhat off target. And they've got a throw. Vieira. Van Basten. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
That pass has been well intercepted. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. He's got away. Van Basten! And he's quick to get it clear again. Now it's Van Basten. Guardiola. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Vieira makes the interception. Portugal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Deco. Vieira. It's Belletti. Guardiola. Neymar. And it's been given away. Quality ball. Tries to pass it through. Neymar! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's running, and again! It's in! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Batistuta at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So we have the first goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Batistuta. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Rafinha.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh.
Guardiola getting this one clear. Well timed, excellent interception.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Batistuta. And he was quick to react. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now, can they get him away? And it's made its way to him. Oh, just skips past his man. And Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Up he goes! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond.
Big chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Milan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Costa Curta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He shifted it to the flank. And that will be it. Portugal can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner.